Welcome back to On Your Bike Abroad. Fast forward 5 months since we did the trip. We've met up with Harry in London to essentially get a little debrief, because I don't think we really gave it justice when we finally met Harry in Logrono at that bar.
Spirits were high.
Spirits are high. We kind of failed a bit on cameras. We both shout on your bike in unison at you. You look up the camera and you go, oi, oi! And then cycle off into the distance.
Okay, this is my view of the whole situation. A key factor to this as well, it was my birthday, right? So I woke up on my birthday and been like, well, I'm going to be spending it my own today then, that's that. Going to cycle 100 kilometres or whatever. I already got used to that idea, and I was like, this is just how it is. Stopped for lunch, I remember filming myself wearing a little party hat on my birthday, being like, happy birthday me. Well, happy birthday to me. And then the last bit of road before you get to entering Logrono, it goes on for ages and ages, dead straight, and it dragged and dragged and dragged. And as I came up this straight road to see you boys at the top of the cliff, in my eyes it was just two lads at the top of a cliff with a tripod behind you. I thought it was some local lads that were doing something for an art project or something. So I looked up and acknowledged that I saw two people up there, and then I put my head back down and carried on cycling. And then when you shouted on your bike, it was sort of like, in my head I'd already labelled you as people I don't know that are from Logrono doing an art project. And they shouted on your bike. To start with, it was like a double take of me going like, but they did just say that, okay, on your
waving and on your bike flag.
And I nearly started filming. I wish I had now, just to be like, imagine I had it my side going, oh, it's just two lads doing some filming up there, and you shouted on your bike, I'd have fallen off my bike or something. So I shouted oi oi and then on your bike back at you, because it had been dragging on so much towards the end of the day. I was like, I just want to get to this hotel. As I saw you, I was a bit like, this is really confusing now, what do I do? So I carried on cycling to the hotel because I was a bit stunned. It's so hot as well, so I was cycling along and I heard that. And I was a bit like, just carried on, my body kept just carrying on doing what I was doing whilst my head computed what had just happened. But I've got a great clip of me getting to the hotel, and any car that passed I was just sort of like jumping, like looking around like really on edge. I'm nervous, I'm very nervous. Checked into my hotel and I was looking at the receptionist like, does she know? Like, is she laughing inside like it's Harry's here? I got to my room and I remember putting my bags down, checking under the bed, checking in the bathroom and everything. I was just like
paranoia.
So paranoid.
I love that we had that effect, man.
Will they be in my room? I checked my wardrobe, I checked under the bed. It was also weird because I didn't know it was you two, because you were just silhouettes. The sun was behind you. So that's when I started messaging people. I messaged a few other people saying, are you in Logrono? And they're like, no, what the fuck, why would I be in Logrono? And then it was eventually when I got to Paris and I messaged him saying,
I know where the eye is from here.
The London Eye. Is it that direction? I think it is that direction. Yeah, we drove past it earlier.
Big Ferris wheel, can't miss it.
You'll see it.
Around the corner.
It's definitely staying in there.
Even when that happened, I saw he'd seen it, but not replied to it or anything. And I was just there walking around my room, just like, is it him? Has he seen it? Who else is in on this? I felt so guilty as well when he turned up. And it was just you two, and you'd been waiting there for so long, because I was like, should have probably stopped, shouldn't I, actually?
Here's another very valid point that you made in the debrief when we were in Logrono. The fact that you might not have gone to Logrono that day.
Yeah,
and there would have been no way of us knowing if you had or hadn't. We could have been up there until the sun went down.
I'd sort of every single day would go, okay, where am I going to go? Where am I going to stop the next time? And at breakfast, I'll look at my phone and go online and be like, okay, that's where the next city should be, whatever. And Logrono is a slightly southern route compared to Vitoria, which is a slightly northern route. But they're both essentially the same distance across Spain as each other. And I only decided that morning to go to Logrono through no real reason. I think there was a hotel that was cheaper than in Vitoria, so I set off on that road. But I think we were talking about this in Logrono, that you took the motorway to make sure that I wouldn't see you when I was cycling on my way to there. Yeah. But at the same time, I could have gone, as you said, to Vitoria and then not seen you at all. It was a complete chance, and that's also why I was so stunned when you were in Logrono, because I didn't even know I was going to be in Logrono 24 hours before that.
The whole time we just tried to put ourselves in your shoes to try and make the same decision making that you were doing to go from point A to point B or wherever, especially crossing the river into Logrono. Yep. And it be the third bridge.
How on earth did you know that would be the road I'll be on? Because the only other road into the city actually is the motorway, right?
Yep.
So that's
it's two, man. So breast cancer now.
Yes. So my mum set up the charity Breast Cancer Now, Cotswold branch of Breast Cancer Now, about 10 years ago, because her friend Ira Hooper was diagnosed with breast cancer. Ira and my mum together were like, let's do something good, let's turn it into a positive thing, let's try and prevent this happening to people in future. So they set up the charity, and a little bit after that, Ira passed away from the illness, sadly. And so my mum continues working on it now in her memory. No one in my direct family may have actually had something like an illness that a cause that I want to work for, but that's the closest person to me that I've ever had something like that happen to. And and it's really great that we're sort of doing it in a positive way rather than looking at the negatives of it. So that's why I thought I'd do it in memory of her.
We'll put the link in the description, the Just Giving link, still live. I mean, it will still be live until Harry's finished his edit as well.
Yeah, in about 10 years' time.
Harry's gonna smell a rat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's still, all the rats that I smelled didn't smell like this. I think I've always had my wits about me, so I don't think it's ever that easy to fool me. But then you just prove me completely wrong.
So this edit will finish much like it started, brutally hungover. Yeah.